Taz. Can you hold up their lineup card so I can take a photo of it? Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Genesee Community College in Batavia, New York, where we have a high-profile Section 5 softball matchup on tap for you this afternoon. This afternoon. My name is Alex Brasky for the Batavia Daily News YouTube and Facebook pages, here to take you through the action between the host Batavia Blue Devils and visiting Greece Arcadia Titans. First and foremost, we'd like to begin this evening's broadcast by thanking our sponsors, beginning with our one and only sponsor, Casella Waste. Casella is your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste for the best rates and service around. Casella, always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 today for a quote. Once again, my name is Alex Brasky for the Batavia Daily News YouTube and Facebook pages, getting set for Batavia and Greece Arcadia to square off in what should be a quality contest between two Monroe County League rivals. So we'd like to thank Casella for helping us bring you tonight's game between the Blue Devils and the Titans. The starting lineup for the host Blue Devils: Julia Clark will lead things off, and she'll start at third base. Mackenzie Regal at second base, bats second. Batting third is Bryn Wormley, the shortstop. Batting fourth, Libby Grazio playing the left fielder. Tess Barone, the center fielder, will bat fifth. Gianna Merzak, the pitcher, will bat sixth. Sophia Menudo will bat seventh and play first base. Tiana Rim, the right fielder, will bat eighth, and Lindsay Grazio, playing the catcher, will bat ninth. Subs for Batavia: Carissa Kendall and Emma Radka. Starting lineup for the Titans: Ariana Bui, the designated hitter, I believe. Sarah Walter, the second baseman. Rachel Skabinski, the pitcher. Carly Kegakliski, the center fielder. Carly Valdez, the shortstop. Gianna Zona, the right fielder. Michaela Moore, the catcher. Nicola Anselm, the third baseman. And Kate Barone, the left fielder. First pitch from Merzak in there for a called strike. So we're underway. A windy day here at Genesee Community College, which is per the norm. If you've ever experienced a game out here, always a pretty windy day out here. Right off the thruway. Might see some cars going by. A lot of open air out here, leads to Merzak. Pitch in the dirt. That pitch up high, swung through. Strike three. As Bui down on strike, Sarah Walter steps to the plate for the Titans. Appears as if pitch from Merzak fouled away. Pitch drilled to shortstop. Play is made by Wormley for the second out. Pitch right in the inside corner for a strike. It appears as if difficulties on YouTube once again. This did occur last night. Facebook, our scoreboard also lagging behind, so in between the inning here, we're going to try to get that. As there's 2 outs here on the top of the first, Merzak looking for a clean inning. Merzak induces the ground ball to third. Clark there to field it, but it's a foul ball. Pitch right down the middle, drilled into right field. Coming on, Tiana Rim to make a nice play for the final out of this first inning. So 3. As we try to solve these connection issues. All right, so here we are in the bottom of the first as Batavia's Julia Clark steps to the plate to lead things off. We are experiencing some connection issues pretty repeatedly during our streams this spring. We are trying a new system here at the Batavia Daily News that allows us to broadcast over YouTube and Facebook, so maybe some troubleshooting as we go, but we do hope to bring you the entirety of tonight's game between Arcadia and Batavia. It was a 1-2-3 inning for the Titans in the first inning, and now the Blue Devils step to the plate. Clark takes one in the dirt. Count now 1-1. Pitch also in the dirt. 2-1 now. In the circle for the Titans, Rachel Skabinski. That one drilled into right field, and it gets past the right fielder. Clark looking for 2. She'll get there easily, now looking for 3. Clark looking for the inside the Parker, and she'll get it. Julia Clark leads things off with an inside the park home run, and the Blue Devils are on the board. They lead Arcadia 1-0. So a drive into right field, maybe a bit misplayed by the Titans right fielder. And Clark able to cross home plate and get the Blue Devils on the board. 1-0, Batavia with the early advantage. We just heard from the official score that is actually going to be a double with an E9. The official scorer being myself. That one right down the middle, fouled back over the screen. But Clark, nonetheless, a drive into right field. Batavia off and running. Slow ball in there from Skabinski, and Regal able to reach on the base hit up the middle. So Batavia head coach Jim Fazio certainly liking what he's seeing in the early going here. His first two batters for his Blue Devils have reached base. One has already come home to score. The pitch inside to the shortstop, Brent Wormley. A pitch inside, 2-0 now to Wormley. Regal testing the Arcadia catcher, Michaela Moore. Doesn't bite. 2-0 coming up to Wormley. Pitch right in the outside corner for a strike. Wormley a little bit early on that, made a little bit of contact, so foul ball, 2-2 now. So we have seen a breaking ball in the early going from Skabinski. Off speed pitch as Wormley early on that one grounds it foul. So the count remains 2-2. Two to Wormley. Up and in, swings through it. Wormley down on strikes for the first out of this bottom of the first. Libby Grazio playing the left fielder. Now up for the Blue Devils. Regal still awaiting on first base. As you see over there, Regal drawing plenty of attention. Wearing a Wrigley Field t-shirt today, if anybody was wondering. That pitch driven into left field with some air under it there to put it away for the second out is Kate Barone. So Grazio plane flies out to left. That'll bring up Tess Barone with two outs here, the bottom of the first. Looked like Batavia was going to get off to a roaring start with the first two batters reaching, but next two have been retired in order. First pitch in there to Barone, a strike. Barone swings through that one. Regal taking off for second, and she'll reach, and now the throw gets through. Regal will move up to third. So Regal awaits on third base now. 2-0 count to Barone. Off speed pitch, grounded softly to third and foul. Two one. Fouled softly behind the plate, hustling, but unable to get there. Was Moore. So it's going to bring up a 2-2 count now to Barone. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. Regal awaits on third base. Blue Devils already ahead 1-0. Leadoff hitter Julia Clark, an inside the park / double as Barone goes down on strikes. So Skabinski settles things down in the bottom of the first, limits the damage to only one run. We head to the second, a 1-0 lead for Batavia. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Casella Waste. Casella will save your business time and money on trash and recycling services. Casella, always putting your waste to work. We'll be right back. Leading things off for the Titans here. The top of the second. Be Carly Sigilski. First pitch from Merzak, a ball. Pitch grounded to short. Diving stop from Wormley, but she'll have no play at first. So runner on for the Titans here to lead off the second inning. Sigilski with an infield single. Now up, Carly Valdez. Valdez looking to bunt, fouls it off. Nice play from Clark to get the out at first. Now Regal firing ahead of Sigilski to keep her at second base. So Valdez gets the job done. Moves the runner. And Sigilski has now moved up to second base. First pitch in there to Gianna Zahn is a ball. Pitch up high, all the way back to the screen. Sigilski moves up to third. So a 3-0 count now. So 2 on here for the Titans now. Kayla Moore now up as Zahn takes second base. Nice block. Man, this wind is tough. I'll tell you right now, it's blowing directly in my face. The dust coming up off the field is going to be a tough game to get through, I'll tell you that much. That pitch hit on the ground, foul. Moore swings through that one for the second out. So 2 away, top of the second. Titans still threatening. Blue Devils looking to get out of the jam here. So Nicole Anselm here, third baseman. In a big spot here in the top of the second. Hit on the ground, a Wormley at short. Fields fires the first, got her. Batavia out of the jam here in the top of the second. We head to the bottom. 1-0 Batavia lead. We'll be right back.
Constantly blowing in your face. It's not fun.
Gianna Merzak steps to the plate for Batavia in the bottom of the second. Foul ball straight back over the screen. 0-1. Two now to Merzak. Batavia picked up a run in their half of the first. Julia Clark, a double that turned into an inside the park home run. Misplayed ball in right field. That pitch is lined near the Batavia dugout. Or excuse me, grounded near the Batavia dugout and foul. 0-2 now to Merzak. Merzak a little bit early on it. Sends one again near the Batavia dugout. Merzak takes a pitch just off the plate. And strike three to Merzak for the first out. This bottom of the second. Nice pitch in there from Skabinski. Now up for Batavia, Sophia Menudo. Pitch high. That pitch looped to second. Caught in the air, so Menudo goes down for the second out. Now Tiana Rim, the right fielder, steps to the plate. So Rim takes that one for a strike. Lead off the at-bat. Pitch is low in the dirt. 1-1 now. Rim a little bit ahead of that one. Bring up 1-2. Two to Rim. Just a little bit low. Evens the count at 2-2. Strike three for the final out of the second inning. So Batavia still with that 1-0 lead as we head to the third. Once again, we'd like to remind you this broadcast brought to you by Casella Waste. So here we go for the third inning. Batavia still with that 1-0 lead. As Kate Barone steps to the plate for Arcadia. First pitch from Merzak is a strike. Pitch a little bit up and away for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now to Barone. So the battle of the Barones here. Tess Barone for Batavia and Kate Barone for Arcadia. Have to see if there's a relation there. That one fouled away. Count will remain 1-2. That pitch right in the outside corner. Beautiful spot from Merzak for the first out. This third inning. Barone down looking. Now up for Arcadia, Ariana Bui. Pitch in there for a strike. That pitch lined right to Clark for the second out. Good positioning from Clark right there to make the play. Cyril Walter now up for Arcadia, the second baseman. Pitch a little bit high for a ball. That evens the count at 1-1. Two-way here at the top of the third. Merzak working efficiently thus far. That pitch lined softly to second base. Regal there for the final out of the top of the third. We head to the bottom half. 1-0 Batavia in a pitcher's duel here at Genesee Community College. We'll tell you how Batavia got its run. I mean, it's quite simple. Julia Clark led off the first inning, a line shot to right field. Ball got past Arcadia right fielder Gianna Zahn, and that allowed Clark to come all the way around to score. Mackenzie Regal then delivered a single, but Arcadia pitcher Rachel Skabinski then retired the next three consecutive batters by strikeout, flyout, and strikeout to retire the side in the first and limit the damage to just one. So Batavia still with that 1-0 lead as they come to bat here in the third. It'll be Lindsay Grazio playing the catcher to lead things off for the Blue Devils, followed by the top of the order. Really can't be said enough. Wind blowing directly in from center field. And you've seen it already on that line drive to Regal. Pretty well hit ball, just died, turned into a ground ball. Likely would have been caught in the air on a typical day, but this wind is whipping. So here we go, bottom of the third. As Grazio Plain steps to the plate. Low and in for a ball. Good take there from Grazio Plain to get herself started in this at bat. That pitch right in the inside corner evens the count at 1-1. Pitch right down the middle and swung through. 1-2 now. Speed pitch, a little bit high and outside, 2-2 now. And Grazio Plain fouls that one off just outside of third base. Batavia batters have just been a little bit ahead of Skabinski here this afternoon. Does a nice job mixing pitches using that off speed. That's led to several foul balls ripped right by Batavia head coach Jim Fazio. That pitch looped over third and foul. So it remains 2-2 on Grazio Plain. Count runs full to lead off this bottom of the third. A pitch in the dirt. Grazio Plain works a walk, a leadoff walk. And now rolling over into the top of the order, Batavia with a early base runner here in the third. So Lindsay Grazio Plain looks like she's going to be pinch ran for. So Julia Clark, who had that early double that turned into the Blue Devils' first run of the game, now steps to the plate, runner on base. In the inside corner, throw down to first, not in time. The 0-1 to Clark, just off the plate outside. One and one, fouled away near the dugout, and no play, as Clark will have new life here. 1-2 now to the Blue Devils' third baseman. Looked like Kayla Ray was going to have a chance at that, but held up short of the dugout. Unfamiliar territory here at Genesee Community College. Pitch inside, another throw down to first, not in time. Count runs even, 2-2 now to Clark. Mackenzie Regal awaits on deck, a single in her first at bat. This pitch just a bit high, count runs full, just missed. Clark fouls that one away to stay alive.
All right, Jewel. Keep battling, girl.
Pinch runner for Batavia. We don't have a number 9 in the roster, so Clark works the walk. That gives Batavia 2 runners on, but nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Regal steps to the plate. Regal tries to bunt that one, goes straight back to the screen. Foul ball. Fouled away. 1-2 now. Two on, nobody out for the Blue Devils. Big chance for Regal. 2 strikes on her. That pitch is low, and the runners are going to move up. So second and third now for Regal. 2 runners in scoring position. 2-2 on the Blue Devils senior. That pitch high, Regal goes after it, pops it up to shortstop. She's put away for the first out. Nice play coming on from Valdez. So 1 away for the Blue Devils here in the third. Regal puts it in play to second. Run will score. And Regal is, or excuse me, Wormley is safe at first. So an RBI infield single for Bryn Wormley. And Batavia increases its lead to 2-0. Runners on the corners now for the Blue Devils. Pitch in there to Libby Grazio playing is a strike. A pitch in the dirt. 1-1 now. Really picking up now. I feel like I'm in a wind tunnel, I really do. Grazio playing, offers the bunt, but pulls it back as that pitch goes high. 2-1 now. And I'm sure you can hear it on the microphone. Just incredible how windy it is here. Choking up a little bit. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Grazio playing, gets it down. Skabinski there to field it, checks third. And Grazio playing is safe. Runner comes home, and Clark slides in safely. So Grazio playing, nice hustle, bunt single. Clark scores. And Wormley moves up to second. 3-0. Excuse me, Wormley moves up to third. So runners on the corner still for Batavia. As another bunt is fouled away from Tess Barone. So 0-1 to Barone. Still only 1 out here in the third. That's a pass ball. Excuse my camera work there, as Wormley comes in to score. Marzak, or excuse me, Grazio playing, moves up to second. So 2-1 now to Barone. Inside and low, 3-1 now. Pitch hit on the ground to shortstop. And that's going to be an error on the Titans. So Barone reaches on the E6. Valdez couldn't get the handle on it. Now runners on the corners for Batavia once again. Another bunt attempt. Foul ball. It's Gianna Merzak now at the plate for Batavia. Pitch high, 1-1 now. As Barone swipes second. So I forgot to put the last run up on the board. It is indeed 4-0 Batavia, as that bunt was fouled away by Merzak. 3 runs in here in the third. Couple of base hits. A walk, 2 walks actually, and an error. That pitch in the dirt, 2-2 now to Merzak. Three and two now. Merzak lines that one foul. It remains a full count. Pitch fouled straight back at the screen. Just missed that one, 3-2 now. That's what they say when you foul it straight back. They say you just missed it. Not sure if that's true or not, but it's always been the go-to saying. Merzak puts that one in the air to left field. Camping under it and making the catch. Is Barone. That allows Grazioplane to score. Batavia's Barone moves up to third. So a sac fly from Grazioplane. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third. 5-0 Batavia lead. One. Just a bit high, 1-1 now. Pitch popped up right beside the plate for the final out. So Menudo pops out to the catcher to end the bottom of the third, but not before Batavia gets 4 runs. It's now 5-0 Blue Devils as we head to the 4th inning. Once again, we'd like to remind you, this broadcast brought to you by Casella Waste, your #1 service provider for all your waste and recycling needs. What's up? It's wind. I hate this.
It doesn't sound bad.
Yeah,
It's not coming through.
it's just like right at my face. It's tough. And I'm a baby.
I'm a big when it comes to the rain. I hate rain.
I'd actually, I might rather have rain, not for the electronic stuff. right, so the top of the fourth coming up. Arcadia's Carly Sajilski steps to the plate. Excuse me, that is not correct. Rachel Skibinski takes a strike. One and one now to Skibinski. Pitch hit on the ground to third. Clark is there. Fires the first. The throw is low. And it gets past the first baseman. The first base coach picked that ball up. But no harm, no foul. So an error on Clark that allows Skibinski to reach. And the Titans with the leadoff runner here in the top of the fourth. Sajilski now at the plate. So 5-0 Batavia lead behind a 4-run third inning. Clark led the game off with a double that turned into an inside the Parker, and then Batavia with 4 runs in their last at bat. Merzak has been strong in the circle. So 3-0 to Sajilski. Pitch right down the middle, 3-1 now. Pitch high, Sajilski continues the rally for Arcadia here in the fourth. 2 runners on, nobody out, as the Titans look to make their way back from a 5-run deficit. Carly Valdez now at the plate, squares the bunt. And sliding back is Sajilski. One to Valdez. Squares the bunt, gets it down. Clark comes into field, fires the first for the out. So the runners move up on the sacrifice. But Clark, a nice play to record the first out of the inning. That pitch in the dirt, and the run comes home from third. So Skibinski helps herself, scoring Arcadia's first run of the game. One and one, the count. Now 1-2. So Arcadia on the board now in the top of the fourth. Skibinski scores on the wild pitch. Hey, you know what? We're going to call that a pass ball, as Zahn goes down on strikes for the second out. We're going to call that a pass ball, as I believe that was a ball that Grazio Plain would like to have back. So 2 outs now here in the fourth. First pitch in there for a ball. Kayla Moore now at the plate for the Titans. Grazia playing a nice block there. And see, that's exactly what she needed on that pass ball. Just a little bit late on getting those legs together and closing off the 5-hole. So 2-0 now to Moore. 3-0. Runner awaiting on third is Sajilski. Moved to second on the sacrifice and to third on the pass ball. 3-0 coming up to Moore. That pitch low. And Moore will take her base. She'll likely be going here. Nicola Anselm now up for Arcadia. First pitch to Anselm is a strike. Runners on the corners now for the Titans. Anselm pops that up to the right side near the Arcadia dugout and out of play. So 0-2 now. Pitch inside, 1-2, as Moore swipes second. One and two. Upstairs, 2-2. Strike three, beautiful pitch from Merzak to end the threat in the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth, still Batavia with a wide lead, 5-1 over Greece Arcadia. Coming up for Batavia in their half of the fourth, Tiana Rim, the right fielder, Lindsay Grazio playing the catcher, and then the top of the order. We'll be right back. Go ready for Batavia's half of the fourth. Rim takes a pitch in the dirt. the Blue Devils right fielder. 4-run lead for Batavia. Big 4-run third inning propelled the advantage. Another pitch in the dirt, 3-1 now. Pitch from rim, fouled away. Full count now.